Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Drusadora. She was on the Breakfast Club. And we got to talk about her relationship, or lack thereof, with her estranged husband, Ralph. And as y'all know, on this channel, on this platform, I call Ralph Martell Holt's mentee. Martell's mentee, because he has followed Martell's playbook to the T. And I would even go as far as to say he's doing things out here that is even beyond, what Martell was even able to do, right? But Martell really wanted to, have a situation where he could be living in the same house as Mel and tormenting her, and everything else during the divorce. No, you guys. There's a lot. So, Drusadora said the following, and what was crazy is Messy DJ Envy was here for all the tea, and he was instigating, and he was like, so tell them what happened, so tell them why why he in the basement, and da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, whoa, what is happening? But I forgot. The rumor was DJ Envy and his wife allegedly were testing in the past for Real Housewives of New Jersey. Right? So nonetheless, I am not surprised that he is, I feel like he would be another Peter Thomas. He would be super messy on the show, you guys. But see, here's the problem. He would have a problem talking about his affair. So nonetheless, Drusadora said that, the reason that her and Ralph are the way that they are, she said that they started their courtship, their journey, whatever. They were living in Chicago, and Drusadora, since she's from there, she's got a lot of family there. And she said, Ralph had all these women, family members, friends, people Drew knew, were like, listen, looky here, we see your husband out here out to eat with another woman, and it's not looking business professional or business casual or business anything. It's looking very intimate. It is looking very intimate. It is looking very inappropriate for a married man to be outside like this, and he's got a whole wife and kids, right? And so then Drew said that she moved to Atlanta, right? She moved to ATL, right? And still, Ralph was being disrespectful. Y'all remember we saw it on the show. We still do not know to this day who Ralph was with in Tampa, what he was doing in Tampa, and so on and so forth. We still do not have that information as far as what happened, but I can tell you one thing, he wasn't being faithful to his wife. I think that's pretty clear, that he was not being faithful to her, right? So then Drew said as well that she was trying to stay in this marriage for the simple fact that her parents were married 60 years until her father passed away. So here's the thing, right? And I want to tackle this on both sides of the coin, right? We have a situation with Deshaun Snow, who came from a broken family, came from a situation where her parents divorced when she was young, and so she thought by staying with a cheater, by trying to prolong and outlast a marriage that was on life support, that was over because her husband kept cheating, her husband kept disrespecting her, and then the ultimate, disrespect is now having a side baby, right? Having a baby outside of the confines of the marriage, right? Just out here being all types of inappropriate and disrespectful and all of the things, right? But you're trying to say, oh, I want to break the generational curse, right? And then you have the opposite situation happening with Drew Sidora, right? Oh, my parents were married 60 years, so I need to be married 60 years. No. But see, here's the thing, right? People don't know everything that people go through in a marriage, right? There are things that even some of your family, your friends, your colleagues have gone through that they may never tell you. And the spouses ended up staying. They ended up working it out and decided, hey, like, this is going to be, we're in this for the long haul, right? They made that decision. But Drew Sidora, here's the thing. You are not your parents. You do not have your parents' marriage. You don't have your parents' love story, right? So nonetheless, you can't compare the two. If you are with a cheating dog, you're with a cheating dog and he needs to go. You need to take the cheating dog to be out with the rest of the cheating dogs, like his mentor, Martell. And that's it, and that's all. There is no reason to keep a cheating dog around. Go with the other dogs, like Martell Holt. Send him on his way to the dog park, the cheating dog park with Martell. But like, send him out on his way. So nonetheless, the straw that allegedly broke the camel's back, right, is that allegedly there was rumors. Well, for what she was saying, sorry, I accidentally was playing. So what happened was, apparently, allegedly, y'all, Ralph had a woman in the basement, y'all. Ralph had a woman in the basement. And not only that, there was allegedly a woman who was claiming to be preggo with Ralph's kid, y'all. Like just the ultimate low down, dirty, disrespectful stuff, y'all. Like it's just crazy to me. It is absolutely wild. Somebody claiming allegedly to be pregnant. And then she said also Ralph was disrespecting her son, Josiah, y'all. Disrespecting her son and everything else. And also disrespecting her mom. And it's just like, what? Like, where do you find these people? Where do you find these people? And Bravo having the audacity to give this dude a confessional and treat him like a peach holder is disgusting. And he's up here in the confessional with no shirt on, in a suit with no shirt on, trying to advertise and everything else for his next victims. No. We don't want it. We do not want it, right? So, nonetheless, and I guess some people are upset in the comments because they're like, well, why isn't this on the show? Why wasn't this on the show? I will tell you why this wasn't on the show. This was not on the show because either A, Drew Sidora did not want to talk about this because y'all saw what happened on Love and Marriage Huntsville when it was put out there that Martell's concubine was pregnant. It set the whole social media on fire, you guys. Right? It set the whole thing on fire because it's bad enough that you're cheating. It's bad enough that you got side chicks out here trying to be seen, right? Trying to be seen, trying to gain clout, trying to get famous, right? But then to have a baby with the side chick. No. Like, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Like that is so crazy to me. So, nonetheless, I can see why Drew may have withheld that information and only wanted to stick to just showing some parts of the divorce, showing some parts of him not disclosing his financial information, showing as well that, she was locked out the house the one time that he comes up from the basement or whatever else sometimes whenever he feels like it. Also showing, them at the court proceedings, showing his interaction with the kids and interactions with her and all that. So I can see why Drew may have withheld that. I can, but can we just say what it really was? Let's keep it a buck, y'all. They didn't care. The producers didn't care. All they cared about was reintegrating Portia back into the fold. And if Portia could not, was not going to talk about this Simon thing, they were going to extract whatever from the rest of the housewives to discuss, whatever with Portia, right? So nonetheless, that's why we're here. That is why we are here, is because and this is the problem that I have, is that we're getting more tea in these interviews. We are getting more tea on these YouTube shows, these podcasts, than what we are getting on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's why people are dragging it, because they're like, what is going on? Like, what is tea? What is good? So nonetheless, that is it that I have for this video. But what do you think of, Ralph allegedly, a woman allegedly claiming that she's having Ralph's baby? She said it's your child, and it really messed me up. How could you deny your own flesh and blood? Make it make sense. What? Now, I will say this would have been more entertaining. This would have gave more life to the show if it was on there. But again, with Drew, she's selective as far as what information she reveals. But now that it's out there, I wonder if Andy Cohen is going to bring it up at the reunion, or if he is going to stick to, 2 and 3 month old Twitter questions. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.